Alright, so I had no plans of filming today. However, I beat my face a little while ago and I just feel like somebody needs to see this. Like somebody besides myself needs to see this and appreciate this. So, I get a lot of free products in the mail. I get a lot of makeup and things like that sent to me. And I am in love. I am right now, you guys. I did my makeup a little bit different today. I don't know if you can tell, but I usually set my foundation with powder. I did not do that. I actually, wait for it. I am wearing bronzer, you guys. And it is from Becca Cosmetics. And it's in this shade, if you can really see it. But it is the Sunlight Bronzer in the color I Panama Sun. I absolutely love it. Like, let me come closer. Can you, like, I'm loving this. I am really loving this. And I know it's been out for a while, but I received this product maybe like, I don't know, like a week or so ago. So I'm chilling today at home. I've been flying a lot and I'm just relaxing. I'm like on the couch with my little robe and my blanket. Yes, I took a shower. Don't worry, I took a shower, y'all. But I'm just chilling. I'm absolutely loving this product. And because I know sometimes you guys ask me about what I'm wearing anyway, so I'm telling you before we jump into the Q&A. Oh, and I just got this in the mail literally today, so I was like, I wanted to put this on. It is the color PCH, which has like my brown lip liner on it. From the brand Velvet 59, and this is their Malibu Sunset collection. So it's like a creamy lipstick and it comes in multiple shades. I really love this. On top of it, I am wearing my all-time fave Kylie Cosmetics Damn Gina. This is the one that she did with Chloe. So I got brown liner, the lipstick with some gloss on top. So like I said, I was not planning to film today, but I've had some flight attendant videos that I've wanted to get out, so that's why you guys have been seeing more flight attendant stuff than usual. But let's get comfortable, you guys, because I've said this before, but like for future Q&As, leave the comments down below. I know you guys probably watch older videos and you see where I said hit me up on Instagram, but I don't really want to receive messages regarding flight attendant questions on my Instagram because I feel like if it's left below the video, everybody can see it and maybe someone else can answer your question before I do, because I know I also have flight attendant subscribers here on my channel. So if I don't get to help you or answer your question, I'm sure someone else will. So if you do have questions, don't message me on Snap or Instagram, just leave them down below. Thank you. All right, so the first question goes like this. I have a disease called alopecia, so I don't have eyelashes. I have hair, but I have the need to wear wigs because I have hair loss and patches. My question is, how strict is the grooming check? My false lashes look real as well. Do you think wigs should be okay for Emirates or Qatar? Do they check your eyes in detail? Waiting for your reply. So I thought this question was really great because maybe there is someone else out there with alopecia or, you know, a certain disease where they're wondering if it's okay for them to work as a flight attendant with this disease. And I'll say this, like, I don't know anything about Qatar, Emirates, but what I will say is I don't think it should be an issue if you're wearing a wig or whatever, as long as your hair is in compliance. So when it comes to like grooming checks, I feel like, and somebody commented this on one of my videos too, they were like, in America, you guys have it really easy because, you know, abroad, it's not like that. Like, they are to the T. So again, check with those companies. But I will say that too, like, I personally feel like in regards to like companies issue grooming standards, but a lot of flight attendants do not follow them. They be out here looking straight crazy, straight cray. Like, I don't get it. That's something I'll never understand. And you know, like, if you like, that's something I don't understand how people can come to work looking straight crazy. I don't get it. So the second question, someone wants to know if I have any tips for getting hired at the company that I currently work for. of y'all, and I said it before, I'm gonna say it again, some of y'all don't deserve to be flight attendants. You don't, and that's why it's not happening for you. Because, say it with me, y'all, you're lazy. Life is about trial and error. You have to try something to see if it happens. If it doesn't, then you go about it a different way. I've had people hit me up and they are literally in the running for like multiple companies. And I'm like, how swag? Like, I don't understand. Like, I had a girl hit me up who was literally leaving for training with one airline, but had just scheduled a face-to-face with another airline, and it was gonna overlap while she was in training. And I'm like, okay, well, what are you gonna do? I'm like, either you're not gonna go to training with this airline and you're gonna go to the face-to-face and take a chance, or you're gonna go to training and you're gonna cancel the face-to-face. Why would you even schedule the face-to-face if you know you're about to be in training over the day that you have a face-to-face? Like, I don't even understand. Some of y'all are not only like lazy, but you're greedy. I'm gonna tell you one thing. The other day I was driving to work and I was listening to the Steve Harvey morning show, and Steve Harvey talked about plan A versus plan B. He was saying that a lot of people have a plan B when they shouldn't. He was like, at the end of the day, make plan A your focus. Don't think about plan B. Plan A, this is it. This is what you want. Put all your energy into plan A. Because the moment you have plan B and plan C, you're not giving plan A all of your energy and all of your effort. So I say all of that to say once again that some of you don't deserve to become flight attendants. It is only when you actually get your life together, get yourself grounded, that you will become a flight attendant. Otherwise, throw the whole dream away. Just throw it away, because it is nothing but a dream if you're not doing the work to make it happen. I don't have all the answers. No other YouTuber has all the answers. You just gotta put your foot through the door and hope that you can keep walking. And that sounds a little crazy, but like, the door is open. Your foot goes through, right? Either you gonna trip or you gonna keep walking. What are you gonna do? Comment down below right now. Comment down below right now and tell me, if the door to success was open for you, would you trip or would you keep walking through the door? Let me know. Comment down below, let me know. All right, so the next question comes from someone who is in training. And I'm not gonna say everything that she said, I'm just gonna read a couple of lines. She says, I already had a crying meltdown on Thursday night at home, and I'm very scared for what's to come. I get weekends off and I was able to catch my breath and look through my schedule and plan ahead for the following weeks. Do you have any more tips and advice on how to keep cool when things get crazy? I refuse to quit. I'm training for one of the biggest airlines and I don't want to mess up this opportunity. All right, so you guys have to understand that training is literally a mental test. Like, everything that you do throughout your time in flight attendant training is a test. But I mean, if it's not your roommate potentially getting on your nerves and testing you, then it could be one of your instructors trying to see if you're gonna do this right or not do something right. I've got messages from people who told me they've been written up for like stupid stuff, like shirts not being proper, their hair. And I try to tell y'all, I think it was my very first flight attendant video, life after training. Was it life after training? No. Oh, it was flight attendant training do's and don'ts. I told you guys, you know, if you haven't watched that, you need to go watch it. But you have to understand that the best things in life don't come easy, and every lesson is a blessing. So when you're put to the test in these situations, you need to battle yourself mentally to overcome. You need to be like, self, we got this. Like, this person who wrote me, she's lucky enough to have weekends off. I mean, I trained for 6 days and I had 1 day off, and on that 1 day, y'all, I was supposed to do my laundry, cook my food for the week if I was cooking. I was supposed to study. Like, it was 1 day, but it wasn't one day. I didn't have that whole day to myself. You feel me? Like, you guys have to understand that, like, the hardest thing you will ever go through is training. After that, I'm not saying it's gonna be easy peasy lemon squeezy, but it is gonna get a lot easier. When you're training, you are really being watched, and everything has to be like just perfect in this little bubble while you're continuously learning, being tested on, you know, actual tests, being tested by people, you know, you're missing your family. There's a lot. Like, she has it different because she's actually able to go home. But I'm just gonna tell you, it's just a mental battle, and you have to be strong enough to make it through. If you can't make it through this, how on earth are you potentially able to make it through evacuating an aircraft? Think about your duties as a flight attendant. Your number one focus is safety. So in those situations when things are crazy and haywire, if you have an emergency landing and you have to evacuate this aircraft, you got to keep it cool. So it's up to you to figure out, I don't know if you need to start your morning off with some green tea. I don't know if you need to meditate. I don't know if you need to, you know, like I've been told y'all about the eucalyptus oil and the lavender oil. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you need to watch previous videos. But it's up to you to find out what it is that's going to help you stay calm, because I'm going to tell you right now, it ain't for everybody. It's like Hollywood, baby. It ain't for everybody. Alright, the next question comes from someone who says, hi, I love watching your videos and how real you are about your career. I've been thinking a lot lately if I want this as a career and leaning towards yes. I have a question, hopefully not confusing. So I currently live in Las Vegas and I absolutely love it here. I wish the airline I'm trying to apply for had a base here, although I know they do in LA. Is it possible to have a home in Vegas and be based in LA, or is that too much? Girl, you need to watch my videos. I've talked about this before. Honestly speaking, if we have 10 flight attendants in a room, I'm gonna tell you that at least half of those flight attendants commute. And that is exactly what you're talking about. You're talking about living in Vegas, being based in LA, which isn't that only like an hour and some change of a flight? Like, that's actually nothing. I know people who live in LA but are based in New York. You know what I'm saying? So, and they're, you know, they choose to do that for flexibility in their schedule. I don't know what particular airline you're talking about, but I'm gonna say this. People commute, but you have to understand that commuting is a job in itself. I'm gonna be 200% right, mother loving now. When I went to my flight attendant interview, they told us we were either going to be based in New York or Atlanta. When training happened, Atlanta wasn't even an option for us. It was like New York, Minneapolis, Detroit, Boston, and there may have been one more. But I'm going to tell you right now, there were people, not in my class, but other classes, who when they didn't get their base, they got up and walked out. For me, I'm just gonna say this because I ain't got no other way to put it. I would never commute. Never. Like, nah, bruh. Like, that's a whole job in itself, and like, kudos to the people who do it, but negative on the schmegative. I would never commute. They told us New York was available. I did my research and I found out that like 9 times out of 10, New York was like always available. I was like, hello. All right, enough of my rambling, you guys. In the meantime, in between time, until we see each other again, make sure you continue to stay beautiful. From the inside to the out, let your light shine. Let nothing or no one stop you from glowing, growing, and getting them wings, baby. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.